Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cricket Castaway. This is our week three preview of the IPL, and we are heading for some great matches and some exciting action, and a lot of fun that keeps on continuing with this year's IPL. I have my friend Divyansh with me to share his thoughts on all the matches that are gonna come up to us, and I'm pretty excited for the week three of the IPL. Divyansh, I hope you are too.
Definitely, Nishant, and the way the last week has gone by, it has reignited the boredom of, you can say, having expected performances, which was not the case in the last week. So I think this week would also keep alive the surprises and good performances from local talents as well. And yeah, looking forward to this week. And
Yeah.
like starting today, we have a match of RR versus RCB. So they might not perform at their home ground, but they may be able to upset Rajasthan on their home ground. So let's see what happens.
Yeah. सर्किट पे ये जोक चल रहा है कि आरसीबी का होम ग्राउंड ही बस उनका होम ग्राउंड नहीं है, बाकी सारे ग्राउंड्स उनके होम ग्राउंड है। तो हर एक टीम के पास एक होम ग्राउंड होता है, आरसीबी के पास 9 है। सो दैट इज हाउ it's happening. But yeah, as you said, a banger of a game to start the weekend. It's RCB versus Rajasthan Royals, one team who finds themselves at second from the bottom, and the other team who finds themselves at second from the first, second from the top. Actually, there's not a lot to choose in this game because the kind of batting unit that RCB has, you can't always bet against them. But Rajasthan has been performing really well. What do you think where the pendulum goes in this first game of the weekend?
Yeah, so I think right now RR has a slightly upper hand. Even if you look at the historical record, RR has won 15 games out of the 30 encounters with RCB. So three games were ended with no results, and 12 RCB won. So yeah, a 15-12 lead RR has over RCB if we look at the past, and also looking at the recent form, the kind of consistency and the middle order performance of Rajasthan Royals. RR is slightly more favorite if we look at both the teams. What do you say,
Yeah,
Nishant?
yeah. Exactly. I think uh, purely on the current form and the way that Rajasthan is performing, I think it's gonna be a close game. On the current facts, you will have to give RR just a bit of an edge, but I don't think that RCB is way far behind in this game. I think they have a very strong chance to win this one. I think they will probably end up winning it because they need that win, but that comes later. For Rajasthan, I think this week Butler and Yashasvi now need to come to the party.
Definitely. And looking at Joss Butler, this has been one of his favorite grounds in the past, and he has made runs for fun here. And the home crowd would be expecting another blast of a performance from the opener, from the English opener. And if we talk about the matchup, so Reece Topley might be a threat for Joss Butler, as he has picked him 4 times in the IPL past, and also Siraj also has gotten him out twice in the recent past. So that's the talk of the matchups. But if he comes into his own and sees through the first 4 overs, I think Josh Butler would be a big threat to the bowling of RCB.
I think he needs to come good in this IPL any which way because uh, 2 साल पहले का जो आईपीएल सीजन था, that was just one of the greatest IPL seasons by any batsman. So yeah, I think only Virat Kohli and Shubman Gill have had seasons like that in the past. Josh Butler was simply sensational. उसके बाद
Right,
लास्ट सीजन आईपीएल का भी अच्छा नहीं रहा, वर्ल्ड कप में इंडिया में आके अच्छा परफॉर्मेंसेस नहीं दिया है. अगर इस सीजन भी जॉस बटलर डजंट परफॉर्म टू द पोटेंशियल दैट वी ऑल नो दैट ही हैज, अगले साल मेगा ऑक्शन में सीट मिलने के चांसेस काफी कम हो जाएंगे. एंड हम दोनों ऑफ कैमरा यही बात कर रहे थे कि व्हाट्स हैपनिंग इन केकेआर, दैट सुनील नारायण एंड रसल हैव suddenly started performing to an absolute best of their limits. I think something has to be with IPL mega auction next year as well. I think
right.
Josh Butler needs to keep that into the mind as well.
Yeah, definitely. Because Yashasvi is a young talent, but Joss Butler is more towards the fag end of his career. So he has to come up with good performances just to maintain the demand in next auction as well. So yes, the bells should be ringing for Joss Butler right now, that he has to at least have three or four good performances in the rest of the
Yeah.
season, so that
At least
he can prove it.
nobody is expecting an 800 run season again. That was an
Right,
anomaly, but at least a 400 season, 350, 400 season is what even Rajasthan would need from their star batsman, because he is the one with the most reputation there. Just Jaswal is just coming up, but it's in batting unit. Joss Butler is the leader. He is the captain of the England national side as well. So I
right.
think Butler needs to come to the party. And Yashasvi, though he had an amazing Test series in England, and he must be tired after that. But a lot of Indian batsmen who played in that series have already come to IPL party. Latest example was Shubman Gill in the previous game, and I think Yashasvi, though he's not too far behind, he will, I think, come good. But yeah, he needs to come good quickly as well for
Definitely.
RCB, for RR.
Correct, correct. And the bowling is pretty much good from Rajasthan. And what a find they have had in terms of Nandre Burger as a super sub. This is the best use till now I have seen in the IPL of an overseas player as a fast bowling substitute. He comes and gives them quick two couple of wickets or three wickets every game, and the game turns because one
Yeah,
side you have Trent Bolt and the spin of Chahal and Ashwin, but whatever is lacking from the pace department, he comes and like he bowls at a good pace, and he can bowl those bouncers, and he surprises batsmen. So that's the missing factor, and they have really rounded it up using the
yeah,
Nandre Burger as the substitute. So great
yeah.
find for RR.
Amazing. Yeah, yeah. I think are looking a really good side, and RCB have a game in their hands, because Kohli is the only one performing in that batting unit, and Kohli isn't hasn't been that great over the past couple of years against the spinners, and now he faces two of the best in the IPL in the same game. It's gonna be a tasty battle. What do you think? What does RCB need to do to stake a claim in this game?
Definitely. I think the overseas players have to come good, as well as I think Patidar got a decent start in the last match. He made 29 on 19. So I think he has to just capitalize on that performance and gain confidence from that, and he should look to spend some more time in the middle along with Glenn Maxwell, because RCB needs Glenn Maxwell firing in this match. If they have to chase, or if they have to put up a good total, Maxi needs to fire. He's doing good with the ball, but he also needs to come good with the bat as well.
Mr. Big Show has had two zero scores in the past two games, and that's not big show. So, yeah, I think Rajasthan is a small ground. Probably it'll be the day of the big show, but I think their most important batsman right now who needs to fire is Faf du Plessis because
Right, right,
he when he gives he's the captain और जब फाफ डुप्लेसी का इंजन जिसे कहते हैं गर्म होने लगता है तो वो कंसिस्टेंटली लगातार ही फिर हर मैच में 50-60 रन की इनिंग खेलते हैं कभी कभी एंड तक भी लेके जाते हैं विच then reduces the pressure on the likes of Cameron Green and Patidar and Maxwell. So Kohli is already in the party. Kohli is the orange cap holder, but yeah, I think for RCB to win, Faf du Plessis needs to join the party as well because बॉलिंग के बारे में हम उनके कुछ भी बात कर सकते नहीं है there is nothing in the bowling
right,
department for us to talk about. I think
right,
it
right.
has to be the
Definitely,
batting.
it has to be the batting. Batting has always been their superior, you can say, aspect of the team, and it has to perform at their best because that's how they have been winning matches in the past, and that's how they know how to win the matches. So batting has to come good. I don't know, something is not clicking maybe with RCB and Faf du Plessis. So there might be possibility in the next mega auction that he may look to come back to CSK.
Let's see.
Because
CSK always
that's
bring.
that's the side where you go if you are looking for getting back to your form.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think a great match in the horizon for us. But moving to the big two games on Sunday, exciting Sunday, and the first game that we're looking at is Mumbai versus Delhi. Both the teams who desperately need a win, but I think Mumbai more than anything else needs to not just win but have a convincing win against Delhi. What do you think about this game, Divyansh?
Definitely, definitely. They are yet to open their account in terms of the wins, and they need to start right now because it's been already 2 weeks, and Hardik Pandya has to prove to everyone who is out there that he is a great leader. It was not just the matter of the team he was representing. He can marshal any team he gets to lead, and this is the right chance. And DC is not coming from a win also helps a bit. So I think Hardik Pandya should look at this as the golden opportunity and grab it with both the hands and just try and reignite that winning spirit in the team. Although he's
Yeah,
he's doing he's giving great speeches in the in the dressing room, although they
some might
are they
say
are
copied speeches.
they are copied. So following the legacy of the recently newlywed couple from the Ambanis, he is also
Yeah,
walking the same path. But still, if those speeches work for him, well and good, and there is no harm in trying something to just get the team together for a win. So
yeah.
yeah.
I think for the good of Hardik Pandya and for the good of I think these speeches need to work now because it's been 2 weeks. We thought the boos will come down, but the boos are only rising in the decibel levels. हर एक स्टेडियम में बूज ज़्यादा बढ़ती जा रही है और जैसे जैसे वो विन नहीं आएगी दैट इल्यूसिव फर्स्ट विन वैसे वैसे हार्दिक पांड्या पे तो प्रेशर बढ़ेगा ही टीम पे भी प्रेशर बढ़ेगा एंड व्हेन टीम के लीडर पे सबसे ज्यादा प्रेशर होता है सो इट्स जस्ट ट्रिकल डाउन इकोनॉमिक्स इट शोज ऑन द टीम I think
Definitely,
for Mumbai to win this game, even though Rohit is not the captain, but I think Rohit needs to, in this situation, get the group together, have a good performance with the bat, and when Rohit will score from the top, I think then I think Mumbai can do something. What do you say?
Definitely, Rohit has to fire from the top, and there is a unconfirmed news coming from the Mumbai camp that Surya might be back for this match. So that can be a morale boosting event for the Mumbai campus if Surya comes back to strengthen that middle order. Mumbai Indians might get inspired with the comeback of their hero and may surprise DC. And this is as good a chance as they come.
Yeah, yeah. I think this is a good chance for them, but they haven't won a single game as we talked about. And on the other hand, DC ने बस एक ही मैच जीता है, लेकिन
Hmm.
वो मैच थाला के अगेंस्ट जीता है. तो
Right.
it counts for something. That means that DC can defeat the big teams. What are the chances do you think DC has in this game?
Yeah, they have a belief that they can beat any team, whatever may come, and the batting performances has like everybody has got a good knock under their belt right now. Prithvi Shaw, David Warner, I think except Mitch Marsh, everybody at least has one good inning under their belt, like Tristan
Yeah,
Stubbs and Shikhar. Rishabh Pant also scored half centuries last match, so I think they have a good batting form under their belt, and I think this is a day game, so maybe if they bat second, if they chase, they would uh, they would be confident enough to chase down any total that Mumbai can post for them. And yeah, I think here I see both teams having 50-50 chances because Mumbai is low on confidence, lack of consistent performances, and the Hardik Pandya criticism. Whereas Delhi is also looking for consistency, but they will be confident after beating CSK that they are here to stay and they can beat the uh, historical winners or table toppers. So I think
yeah,
this is a good match to watch out for.
yeah.
Strategy versus confidence versus forms and people
and
looking for
and and
consistency.
also the battle of the all rounders. So it's Hardik versus
Right.
Mitch Marsh. या तो
Correct.
अगर हार्दिक ने परफॉर्म करा तो मुंबई जीत रही है, अगर मिच मार्श ने परफॉर्म करा तो दिल्ली जीत रही है. आई
दिल्ली
थिंक
जीत
इट्स
रही
एज
है.
सिंपल
Correct.
एज दैट, बिकॉज
Right.
अगर मिच मार्श ने इस गेम में परफॉर्मेंस लगा दी तो ऑन हिज डे ही इज जस्ट
He
सुप्रीमली गुड.
he correct, correct. He
या
is he can take away the game on his own, both with the ball and bat. So he is the one to watch out for, and also he is looking for a good performances from the last three matches. So I think it's time for him to showcase why he is leading the T20 side uh, of the best side
या
in the world right now, and also
या
just to give a glimpse of the future in the T20 World Cup coming up. So
या
Mitch Marsh would be eagerly looking forward to this match.
या So before we move to Lucknow versus Gujarat, where do you think this game is heading? Who's gonna win?
I think it would be really tough, but uh, looking at the batting prowess, if Surya is back, I'll definitely give Mumbai an upper hand. It's their home ground, and if Surya comes back, so their batting order looks perfect. And if they can post a total in excess of 180, 190, so then it would be tough for Delhi to chase it. So yeah,
Hmm.
I am
Yeah,
giving upper hand to Mumbai just because Surya is coming back. If it does not comes back, then there is equal chance of both the teams.
yeah. No, I completely agree with you, and I also think that you have to win your home matches if you want to do anything in IPL. And Mumbai historically, Wankhede has been a hunting ground for Mumbai. They've won like 70, 80 odd percentage of their matches here. So I think Mumbai को अगर खाता खोलना है तो this is the time they have to win this game. So again, then moving on from Mumbai versus Delhi to Lucknow versus Gujarat. This is a game in Lucknow in the Ikana Stadium. हम लोग होप कर रहे थे, होप क्या प्रिडिक्ट कर रहे थे दैट this time the pitch again would be low and slow, and there would be low scoring games, but the pitch sprung up a surprise, and it's suddenly a good batting wicket which really suits Nicholas Puran and Quinton de Kock and the batting lineup of Lucknow against a good looking Gujarat side. Yeah, so what do you think about this game?
Yeah, this game again, if the pitch supports the batting side, I think there is a clear advantage with Lucknow Super Giants, with Quinton de Kock back in form and Nicholas Puran carrying his form since the beginning of this tournament, and also KL Rahul has also played some good innings. So I think if KL Rahul bats through the innings, and uh, then we have the power in the LSG, right from Quinton de Kock to Stoinis and Puran. So I think this is a great looking batting side. So
Yeah.
if the pitch favors the batsman, I think it's advantage LSG for me.
Yeah, 100%, 100% agree with it. If the pitch favors the batsman, it's advantage LSG without a doubt. If the pitch favors the spinners, the advantage goes into Gujarat's lap because they have Rashid and Noor, and I
Yeah,
think on a slow and low and turning pitches, they become literally unplayable. So
correct.
that will depend on the pitch a lot, and also it's an evening game. So see what happens with the dew and everything. But generally, there is not a lot of dew in Lucknow, so that won't have an effect on the game. But yeah, the pitch certainly does. But yeah, another match where we get to see the express storm of Mayank Yadav, and
Definitely.
yeah, super. I don't know. When was the last time when I was so excited to watch the Indian bowlers, and specifically a really young and really talented Indian bowler uh, to come and bowl in a game. I mean, I really love this guy, man.
Definitely, Nishant. It has added an extra factor of excitement for the
Yeah,
Lucknow matches, because
yeah,
everyone is not only looking at him as a Lucknow supporter. So the people who want to see great performances from Indian national side, from the Indian bowlers, they are also very keenly watching him and hoping that he keeps up with these performances and gets selected for the T20 World Cup squad. So which is going to be,
yeah,
I think, mid-April they are going to announce this. So there are still 2 or 3 matches left for Lucknow
yeah,
to help
yeah,
Mayank Yadav prove his mettle. So everybody is hoping for the best, and if he keeps this
yeah.
up, it would be a dream debut for him in the World Cup. So
Yeah, I
looking
no,
forward to that.
I really hope that he does well, because I think it's important for him to be in the squad, at least if not playing games, then just
Right.
being in and around the team in this T20 World Cup, because I don't really think that him being or not being in the team is gonna make a massive difference in the T20 World Cup that's coming up. But if
Right.
he keeps on giving good performances, man, oh man, that India versus Australia Test series that's gonna happen at the end of the year, if he can be there in the Waka in the Perth pitch and
Yes.
ball those screamers, I would love that.
Definitely, and yeah, the time he would spend with guys like Jasprit Bumrah, Siraj, and Shami, he would get to learn a lot from their experience, and this would also help him. Like, this is different from any other pace academy. I know there is an MRF pace
Yeah.
academy, there you can hone your talent, but if he gets to spend some time in that dressing room with the likes of Siraj, Shami, and Bumrah, he would definitely add some good variations in his armory, and with the pace, he would also then have the luxury of using the slower ones, the reverse swing, and all those tactics that would come up very handy in the test matches. So yeah, we have the entire year, even if they just choose him as a net bowler itself, not even in the
Yeah.
main squad. If they take him along as a net bowler for the T20 World Cup, and he gets to see the atmosphere, he gets used to the international stage, and pick on the brains of the likes of Shami and Bumrah, it would be a game changing experience for Mayank Yadav. So yeah, looking
Yeah.
forward to it.
Yeah. Who do you think has an upper hand in this game before we move on?
Yeah, so considering this should be a batting pitch, because Lucknow also knows that if this is a spin favoring pitch, then they have an uphill task of facing Rashid and Noor, and they are doing good. And especially Noor is taking wickets consistently. So I think this would be a batting pitch, and then it's advantage LSG.
I echo your thoughts completely. I think it's advantage LSG, and let's see because I do think this is gonna be a really close game, because Shubman is in form, Peacock is in
Yes.
form, so I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. But yeah, I think again hoping that Mayank Yadav becomes a difference. So, moving on from this game to the Monday match, and again a really big game for IPL,
Yes.
because there is one team who's sitting on the top of the table with KKR, and they are visiting a sea of yellow where you just can't find a supporter who would follow KKR, or give them even a sniff.
Definitely, definitely, and they are coming with the confidence of winning back-to-back games, and posting the second highest total in the IPL history, 272, almost on the verge of breaking the record that was set in the just few days ago. So uh, batting unit, you can say even a muscular batting unit with the likes of Dre Russ and Rinku Singh and Sunil Narayan, Angrish. Everybody is firing, and it would be a great sight to see how the CSK bowling lineup matches up to this threatening batting side, and would they go to the old ways of Chepok, like spinning a web around these batsmen and not giving them enough pace to capitalize on. I especially for the likes of Sunil Narayan and Andre Russell, this has been a proven trick that if you don't give them the pace, they get frustrated and throw their wicket just to accelerate the innings. So maybe Rituraj picks brains of Dhoni, and go on that same track of trapping these batsmen with spin. So at least the West Indies duo, they are not very handy against the spin, and especially at Chepok. I might not be surprised if they bring Mitchell Santner in the side as a substitute, because or even as a main player, because he's a good sort of all rounder for T20. He plays some good shots, as well as he is very economical in the bowling unit. So if they bring him back just to counter this, I would not be surprised because looking at the classical ways of Thala, that's the path they can go on to trap these batsmen, not giving them enough pace, not giving them enough boundaries, just to make them get out of frustration. So
Yeah,
I think, yeah,
yeah. I think CSK already a very 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 important match to win for them because back to back two losses के बाद आ रहे हैं इस मैच में दिल्ली से हारे विशाखापट्टनम में उसके बाद फिर एसआरएच से हारे हैदराबाद में और एंड अक्सर ये देखा नहीं जाता कि सीएसके बैक टू बैक थ्री गेम्स हारे हैं इट्स रियली अनकॉमन so I think they're gonna bounce back. The Yellow Army and the Sea of Yellow at the Chipak is gonna give them an extra boost. And I think very shrewdly observed Divyansh because फिज भी चले गए हैं उनका कुछ वीज़ा का इशू था सॉर्ट हुआ है या
right.
नहीं हुआ है अभी ज़्यादा कुछ उसके बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन आई नहीं है तो लास्ट गेम में मोइन अली को खिलाना पड़ा था so
Hmm.
if they have a pitch that supports the spinners I think Santner is gonna be a really really good option for them and I think this is uh, a tough game for Kolkata. If they win this game, uh, they're just proving that they have been the side of IPL this season. But yeah, though I'm giving Chennai a slight upper hand in this game just because they're playing at the Chepauk. एक बात जरूर है कि KKR has been immensely powerful and immensely exciting this season with their young talent and with their old folks and with Gautam Gambhir in charge. So yeah, another exciting game. I think you're also supporting CSK in this one, and you
Yes,
and you do
definitely.
support CSK. So
CSK
uh, yeah,
is the team for me.
yeah. Yeah, so I think moving on to Punjab versus SRH, nail biter again, game that's gonna be really exciting because SRH are coming off a win against Chennai. Punjab are coming off a really exciting win against Gujarat. This is gonna be an interesting game. What do you think
Yeah,
about it?
definitely. Both teams would be high on confidence, having posted great totals, excess of 200. But the thing would be whose bowling clicks the most. That would
Yeah,
make a difference because both side have powerful batters and especially SRH, there is no shortage of batting talent there. But the bowling unit which comes good, they would be having an upper hand straight away in this clash. And if we
yeah,
look at Punjab side, I think Rabada and Ashdeep Singh would have to do the heavy lifting and supported by Sam Curran. So I think
yeah.
these three players from Punjab side would be the players to watch out for. They can really make a difference if they come into their own, because last match Arshdeep didn't get any wicket, although he bowled few good balls, but I think luck was not on his side. And Rabada, although he got 2 wickets, but he was very expensive. So I think Rabada also needs to come good in this match. So I think, yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah. And like it's really good for Punjab that Rabada has come to the party because they really needed their star bowler to perform if they had any chance of succeeding in the competition. I think there's some technical difficulty with Divyansh's side, but yeah, for me, guys, I think this is gonna be a really, really interesting game. It's again in Punjab in the Bulanpur Stadium. Uh, the pitch wouldn't have heated up that much in Punjab as it gets heated up in South India or Delhi for that matter. So the pitch would have a true bounce to it, and I think that is what favors the SRH batsmen. I'm as Divyansh rightly pointed out, it is gonna be a battle of the bowling of Punjab side versus the batting of SRH, because SRH, I think, I have right now the upper hand in this battle. What do you think, Divyansh?
Definitely, yeah. Punjab, because of the home advantage, as well as maybe there might be a certain due factor can come in, because the area in the north is more on the colder side. So I think there can be a due factor that would that can play and help the chasing side. And if Punjab chases, then it's definitely advantage Punjab, because they would gain confidence from their last chase that they did. And now they have some Indian talent who can bat down the lower order and take the team home. So I think it's advantage Punjab, but on the condition of bowling side coming up with a good performance. Otherwise, it's through and through SRH. So yeah, a lot of it depends on their bowling unit.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the beauty of IPL. For me, it's for me it's advantage a bit SRH, and for you, it's a bit Punjab. So it's gonna be a great game. And then after that, we're gonna be heading for the second game of the week for both Rajasthan Royals and Gujarat Titans. It's again gonna be in Rajasthan's home ground. A lot will depend on how Rajasthan perform this week. If they can maintain that pace at the top of the table, if they can somehow have a chance to win against RCB, and then put foot down against Gujarat, I think they stay on the top. But by the time we are doing the review of this week gone by, a lot of changes would have happened. I think it's never the same way as we predict week on week. Things keep changing a lot, but I think Rajasthan versus Gujarat again, it's gonna be a tasty encounter between two really balanced sides.
Yeah, yeah, you rightly said, Nishant. A lot can change in this week. And if one of the openers out of Joss Butler or Yashasvi Jaiswal get into their touch in this match against RCB. I think moving on to the next match, again on the home ground, so there would be a continuity factor added to the form of Joss Butler or Yashasvi Jaiswal. So it would definitely be then give a upper hand to the Rajasthan team. Although Gujarat Titan is equally balanced and equally talented, but looking at the form that Rian Parag, Sanju Samson, and also Dhruv Jurel is also playing some handy knocks down the order. I think it's advantage Rajasthan, because primarily it might support spin a bit. And we have Ashwin and Chahal, who are the wittiest bowlers in the IPL T20 right now. And I think from that aspect also, it would be advantage Rajasthan.
Yeah, yeah. I completely echo your things. I think it's gonna be advantage Rajasthan simply because it's on their home ground. And this season, what we have been seeing is that 75 to 80% of the games are being won by the team who is playing at their home. So the teams are taking a huge advantage of their home conditions, which they should. That is why the home conditions exist in this game. But I think Thursday presents us with the game of this week. It's Mumbai versus RCB. One of these two teams, the- both of these two teams need to win a lot of games on trot, but uh, one of these two teams will not be able to do that, which will be a serious dent to their hopes for the season. But again, it's a game in Mumbai, a ground that Rohit Sharma loves, but also a ground that Virat Kohli loves really. a lot and has scored tons and tons and tons of runs in the Wankhede. I think this has a cracker written all over it.
Definitely, rightly said, Nishant. And this game would bring a lot of heartbreak and pain for one of the sides, because this would seriously damage their chances of contention or moving up
Yeah,
to the top four. So, nonetheless, whosoever wins, this game would be interesting to watch from the perspective of the situation of the points table. And
yeah,
definitely either Mumbai or RCB fans would have a can have a lot of heartbreak and uh,
yeah,
pain in this match, because this would decide a lot of things. And then the permutations and combinations will actually start based on the
yeah,
mathematical possibilities, not the
yeah.
actual or the form based possibilities. So yeah.
Yeah. So the first week of IPL was all about, getting used to the IPL again, seeing the teams start. Let's see how they start. Week two was about bedding in. This coming week would be about making a stake for that top four. And by the time this week three ends, and by the time Friday comes for this week, I think the table will actually start. Uh, Putting some pressure on the teams in the below part of the table. But Mumbai
Yes.
and RCB already find themselves in a position where there is a lot of pressure on them, and this is a huge game. With, as you rightly pointed out, both teams need to win in order to qualify for the top four. Otherwise, it will become very difficult. What do you think? Who has an upper hand in this game? Before we move
uh,
on to the final
yeah.
game of the weekend.
Definitely. So I would give advantage Mumbai, just based on the home ground advantage, as well as I think if not the match tomorrow, Surya would definitely be available for this match. So hoping he brings good form and some luck to the Mumbai Indians, and also gives them the balance that they require. I think he would be replacing Naman Dheer. So, like, Mumbai might play some additional substitutes for bowling reinforcements. So, I think yeah, that would be the match that would turn the tables for the Mumbai side. And yeah, slightly advantage also, because this is the team that has more experience to come back from consecutive losses, if we see historically, as compared to RCB. So RCB has also done it in one season, but Mumbai has a far better record coming back from consecutive losses and regaining their position in the points table. So simply based on that fact, that experience, and the Surya factor, I would give advantage Mumbai.
Yeah, I mean, it's already looking pretty bleak for RCB if that's the case. If Mumbai go on to win this game, but let's see what happens there. I echo your sentiments. I think it's home ground Mumbai, so it's advantage Mumbai. But again, as we said in the beginning of the show, RCB has nine home grounds, so probably RCB go on to win this game again. And then we finish off this week with Lucknow versus DC, where we get to see a kid again, and DC probably by that point of time, if they haven't won one of their two games in the week, they would again be in a must. This would be a must win game for them as well, which is again happening in Lucknow. So I think this would be an exciting game as well, and a proper finish to the week. By the time we record the review, I think a lot of things would have become clear in the IPL for this season.
Right, right, definitely. So if they, by the time this match happens, if they have lost to Mumbai in this weekend, so this would change a lot of things. And then it would also put the pressure on them for the uh, uh, position in the top four, because as you said, the week one was figuring out, week two was identifying your best performers and keep the winning streak alive. And this week is about this is the time where the teams start gunning for the top four, because
Yeah.
the things start getting serious from this point, because either you are in the contention or you are
Yeah.
not. You will simply be left behind if you are
And
not
that's
getting up to the speed by this time. So yeah.
Yeah, and that certainly has a psychological effect on the entire team and the management side of it as well. Because if you can see that other teams are just going ahead of you, it puts a lot of pressure. I think for a few teams, this week is gonna be a really important one. So it's gonna be a really massive week for Mumbai, RCB, and for Delhi, because Punjab, by winning their games in the first 2 weeks, have put themselves in a pretty strong position, I would say. So
Correct.
this week, if they keep winning even one of their two games, I think they are in a safer spot. But specifically Mumbai, Delhi, and RCB need to have good weeks and a strong week in this week three of the IPL. They are the three specific team who needs to have a really good week. Otherwise, by the time we are recording the review for this week, I think these three teams would already be in massive pressure to perform. So I think these three teams really need to stake a claim. But again, Lucknow, if they beat Gujarat on their home ground, this would be the second game for them in this week against Delhi in their home ground, and Lucknow is looking pretty solid, pretty strong. They have had a start that they would have wanted, and they're looking in a steady place. So I think again in this match, I would, based on the performances in the week one and two, give advantage to Lucknow, and also because of that young kid, we have a bit of a bias towards him. But yeah, with this game, we would finish the week three, and it's a massive week in the IPL. This one.
Definitely, Nishant, and I would also give advantage to Lucknow side, based
Yeah.
on the performance of Delhi batters against pace. So I think Mayank Yadav would be an X factor, and also looking at the nick that that the batting side of Lucknow is in, De Kock and Nicholas Puran. I think at their home ground, this would be advantage Lucknow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and also as you mentioned, Mayank Yadav comes on to bowl after the fourth over, fifth over, and that is when you'll have probably the Australian captain batting at the other end for the T20
Yes.
World Cup, and
Yes.
oh, it would be exciting to see Mitch Marsh coming to terms with this fireball of a guy. So yeah, it's gonna be a great week. Divyansh, looking forward to week three of the IPL, man. This season is picking up now. This season is getting momentum now.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, on the closing note, I would just say that keep watching our channel, guys, and we will
Yeah,
be bringing some uh, you can say some brainstorming, some mind-boggling reviews after this week, and it would be great to discuss and identify which are the highlights of this week and who would emerge
yeah,
the winners, and who are the star players. Is the Indian talent still keeping up with the IPL frenzy? So yeah, do
yeah,
tune in.
yeah. And I think that this is what the IPL is all about, right? It's about local players emerging and local talent coming to the showcase, and that's also with the fan scene. So it's about local fans sharing their comments and just enjoying the IPL, and that is what me and Divyansh are doing here with you guys, and we are hoping that you become a part of this journey and give us a like, a share, a subscribe. Just if you come across our channel, keep watching it and show some love. And yeah, it's the Cricket Castaway, and we are hoping for a great IPL week three. Thank you.
Thank you everyone. Have a good time. Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.